All right, in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your DJI mini drone controller. We're going to set the drone over there for a second, give us a little room. All right, so here's your controller. First thing you're going to do is you're going to twist it over to the side, and you're going to see you've got two toggles here right next to your USB-C port. So to get them out, you just kind of pull them out this way. And then what you want to do is try not to press any of these buttons as you're doing this. And you're going to go ahead and just going to turn them to the right and screw them in. Okay, so now you've got your toggle, right? There's one. Now we got to get the other one out. There we go. And then you're going to come to this side, try to get it in a hole, and twist her in, just like that. Bam. And there is your controller, right? Now you got your toggles on. There's your power button, which we're going to press once and press and hold, and then these will light up. This tells you how fast we're going to do it. I've got it in CINE, and that's the slowest speed. That's the automatic takeoff button there. Up top here, this is where the phone will slide into. It's kind of like a little rubber holder. This right here changes the gimbal on your drone, so you can change the attitude, so you can point it closer to the earth or closer up, more parallel. This is what you press when you want to record or take a picture. And back here is a USB-C side and then a lightning connector side for your iPhone. Now, for some reason, they put that back here instead of in with the Android USB-Cs, but you can see there's the cord there. And what you want to do is pop this out, number one, and you're going to pull it all the way to the right side, and you can put your finger right there. And basically, there you are. Now you're ready to go ahead and put your iPhone in there. And it's not the best, most intuitive thing, but what you can do is find your iPhone, find the port, which is going to be where you put your lightning cable in, right? And see, it's right there. There's the port. And then you can slide the phone in like this, right? And then, using both hands, you kind of pull it and then kind of lock it in. There you go. Now it's in there, all right? You can see where it's sitting, so you're not depressing these controls. If you look in there, you can see that. Look over here, you can see it too. So those controls won't be depressed. Now, once you got your phone in there, you've got to plug your lightning connector in if it's an iPhone. And you just put it right in there like that, bam, done. All right, now you're ready to go. Now you've got your controller ready to go, okay? So before we turn everything on, let's go ahead and set the controller down. We haven't turned it on yet. I'm gonna show you how to do that. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take and we're gonna open up our drone. I've got these special little things that I put over my fan blades because they are, they kind of protect them. And they're cheap, you can get them on Amazon. I'm gonna slide them over there. And then the first thing you wanna do with your drone is you're gonna take the top wings and you're gonna flip these out like this, okay? Just like that. All right, then you can come underneath here, and these kind of move in a different direction. They go down and then they pop out. So they go down and then they pop out, just like that. So there you are, you see? Now you're ready to go. Let me pull back a little bit so you can see this. All right, so that's it. Now, before you can turn your drone on, number one, you've got to have your micro SD card in there. And the way you get in there is you kind of just push this. And you're going to see there's a little micro SD card. It kind of slides out. And you want the face of it this way. You want the gold down. And to put it back in, you're going to slide it in like this, okay? Gold goes in, right? Not the other way. So this only goes in one way, and this is the way it goes in. And then you just can take your fingernail and get on it and just kind of push it in there. And you'll feel it. See how it pops in and out? Just like that. Bam, done. Now, to get your battery in here, what you're going to do is you're going to open this up, and there's your battery port, and there's your contacts. Now, if you look over here, I've got a battery pack that I charge my batteries in. I've got 3 batteries. So I squeeze this to pull it out. And you'll see there's contacts right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide this in with the contacts so they meet these contacts here. So I'm just going to go like that. I'm going to push it in just like that. And then I'm going to close that door just by squeezing it. And it just kind of squeezes down. And this is kind of, it's plastic. So you guys don't get too crazy with it. All right, so there you go. Now your drone is ready to go. Now in the front of the drone, your gimbal has got a protective device on it. So you might as well just go ahead and get that off there for now. And we'll go ahead and pull that off. You want to put that somewhere safe so you don't break it because it is a little fragile. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the drone itself. We're going to set it right here. And then we're going to move our battery pack over here. I'm going to pull this back. All right. Now, what I want to do is I want to show you guys how to set it up, turn it on, and get it working. So I want to have the drone up a little bit in the air. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on this. All right, you follow me? So now I've got the drone up in the air here, right? And let me just come up a little bit so you guys can see. All right, so there we go. So now to turn this on, what you're going to do to turn on your controller is you're going to press this one time, and then you're going to press and hold it. And you're going to hear that noise, and you're going to see that blinking, and bam, there we go. Now we're in. All right, now the first thing I got to do is get out of this. And hang on, I got to do a Face ID. All right, now we're in. Now here is the DJ application. It's right here on my phone. I've already downloaded it. I'm going to click that, and it's going to go right to that DJ application. Now I'm going to set that down for a second. Then I'm going to go to my drone. I'm going to flip my drone over like this, and then I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to press this once, then I'm going to press and hold it. And then I hear that little tick. Hear that? Now it's ready to go. The gimbal's moving around. And then what I want to do is I want to set it so that that is facing towards me. Okay? And now we're ready to go. And if you look, here we go. We're ready to take off. We've already updated our firmware. We've got our Go Fly here. And so we're all ready to rock and roll. All we have to do now is just hit that. And now it's ready to give us a takeoff. So if you look, here's the gimbal, right? It's already videotaping. If I pick this up, watch, and turn it and face me, look, I can see myself. You see that? There's the camera. All right, let me put it back down. All right, so that's that. That's how it goes. And it says here, it says take off with caution. All right, so I'm inside the house right now, so that's kind of like, you know, probably not a good place to take off from. Okay, so let's see if we can get this thing rolling here. I'm gonna turn it a little bit like this, and then we'll come back over here, and we'll see if we can get her to go. There we go.
Takeoff.
Got to pull back to get it to go. Now for it to go up, I think I do this one here. Yeah, that's it. All right, so if you look at the controls, to go up, I press this up, it goes up. I pull this down, it goes down. For me to make it go to the left, I turn it like this. It'll spin right around in a circle. It'll come all the way back to where I wanted it. Now if I want to go right, I can do the same thing. Goes all the way around in a circle. Let's go a little farther. All right, there we are. Right now on this side, if I want to go forward, I press this. It goes forward. I want to come backwards, I pull it back. If I want to go to the right side, I push it this way. And that's the right side to where the gimbal's facing. Left side this way. Right, left. Forward, back. Right now, let's say I go a little bit farther forward. Now, if I rotate this around, I want to show you the difference. Now, when I go forward, it's going to go this direction. Watch. Now, when I go backwards, it's going to go this direction. You see that? Because it's always forward, pushing this forward is always going wherever that the camera's facing. So if I keep going around in a circle so the camera faces a different direction, it's facing this way. If I push forward, it goes forward. If I push back, it goes back. Now, this is interesting. So it's facing the opposite direction. If I go to the right, it's going to go to the right of where it's facing. So it's going to come towards me. And if I go to the left, it's going to go to the right, my right. So when it's facing me, it goes to, when I push left, it goes to my right. So it's opposite. You follow me? See how it does that? Now let's go all the way back around. And now we're facing forward again. And now we're going the regular way. Bam. And that's that. That's how it works. All right, if you like this video, subscribe to my channel and check out my other awesome videos on how to use your DJI Mini Drone 2.